Once upon a time, in a remote corner of the world, there was an ancient forest surrounded by towering mountains. Deep within this forest lived a sage, carrying the wisdom of many years. The forest did not reveal its secrets easily. It only guided those who truly sought them. Our protagonist, Elias, was a young student. His heart overflowed with a desire for wisdom, and it had brought him to this distant forest. With only a backpack and his curiosity, he took his first steps. As he walked, he noticed the wind whispering through the leaves, and the branches seemed to guide his way. Every step filled him with both excitement and a hint of fear. Deep in the forest, an old sage appeared. His face wore a gentle smile, and his eyes reflected decades of knowledge. Elias called out eagerly, "Master, what is wisdom? Can you teach me?" The sage studied him silently and handed him a small box. "Wisdom is not a treasure you find outside yourself. This box will guide you, but remember, the true test lies in your patience and curiosity." Elias took the box and ventured deeper into the forest. The forest did not offer Elias an easy path. At every step, challenges awaited. A river appeared, flowing without a visible bridge. Elias had to find balance by stepping carefully on stones. The trees opened their branches only to those who asked the right questions. Wrong questions led travelers astray. Shadows moved, testing his courage and determination at every turn. At first, Elias was bewildered. Each challenge strained his patience. But over time, he realized that the forest was testing not only his physical abilities, but also his inner strength. One night, under a star-filled sky, Elias sat exhausted but determined. From a distant tree, an old owl whispered to him, "Wisdom is not merely receiving answers. It is asking the right questions and seeing the right path." Elias did not fully understand the owl's words yet, but he felt a spark ignite within his heart. The journey had become not only about the outside world, but also about discovering his inner self. Weeks passed. Elias had nearly lost his way in the forest, but each trial had made him stronger. The box beside him seemed lighter now, radiating a gentle glow. This light did not come from outside. It was born from Elias's own patience, courage, and awareness. One day, at the heart of the forest, the old sage awaited him. Elias opened the box and saw a glowing stone inside. But the stone was not just a stone. It was the symbol of all he had learned throughout his journey. The sage smiled. "Do you see? Wisdom was never given to you. You earned it through your journey. Seeking it outside yourself is in vain. True wisdom accumulates within your heart and mind." Elias took a deep breath. He had learned patience, strengthened his courage, and expanded his awareness. As he left the forest, he was no longer just a student. He had become his own sage. When Elias returned to his village, he was transformed. He no longer rushed to answers and approached problems with patience. He began guiding others, and the villagers soon recognized him not as a student, but as Sage Elias. He shared the message he had brought from the forest. Wisdom cannot be rushed. The journey is more valuable than the destination. True strength and understanding come from your own experiences.